Okay, picture this. You wake up and it's the Ice Age. No clothes, no fire, nothing but you in the cold. All you have to do is last one day. 24 hours. Sounds easy enough. You won't make it to hour two. The cold alone takes you in under an hour. But let's be generous. Say you find furs and a fire. There's a second thing out here. And it's the one that actually gets you. It's so stupid it's almost funny. It's not the sabertooth. It's not the mammoth. It's a rabbit. Let me show you how your first day really goes. It's about 45,000 years ago. Glacial Europe. And this is not the gentle, chilly morning ice age from the cartoons. Winters here run 15 to 20 degrees colder than anything you have ever stood in. The land is a treeless gray plain that runs to the horizon, the mammoth steppe, dead grass, hard wind, a bone-white sky, and you're standing in the middle of it with nothing on. One more thing, and hold on to it. You're not the only kind of human out here. There's another one sharing this world with you. We'll come back to them. Hour 1. The cold gets you first, and it gets you fast. Naked in a wind that's 25 below, your body just can't keep up. Inside the hour, you stop shivering and start feeling warm and sleepy, and that's the part that kills you. You don't get 24 hours. You get about 60 minutes. So here's the real question. The one this whole thing is actually about. People lived here for thousands of years, whole families, and they were not tougher than you. Same body, same soft bare skin. So how did they not die in the first hour when you just did? The answer might be the most important idea in human history, and it's almost boring. They didn't out-tough the Ice Age. They outsmarted it. Fire, sure, but the quiet hero here is smaller than a fire. It's a sewing needle. We found the oldest one in a cave in Siberia, a little 7-centimeter sliver of bird bone with a hole drilled carefully in one end. And it's around 50,000 years old. That needle means they weren't draping a hide over their shoulders like a wet towel. They were sewing. Fitted sleeves, layers, sealed seams, a tailored fur suit that trapped your heat instead of handing it to the wind. The naked ape survived the Ice Age because it learned to sew. That's the whole secret. And the saber-tooth, the cave lion, the giant bear, sure, they're out there. But a predator is a bad afternoon. The cold is every single second of every single day. Out here, you were far more likely to die from a wet foot than from anything with claws. Okay, say we're kind. You find a fire, something to wear. You survive the night. Now the next problem, and it's a mean one, because you are surrounded by the thing you need. Water. Everything is frozen solid. And you cannot just grab a fistful of snow and eat it. Melting ice inside your own body steals the exact heat that's keeping you alive. In a world made entirely of water, you can die of thirst. And fixing it the lazy way just kills you faster. By now, your body is a furnace, and it is starving. Just holding your temperature out here burns around 5,000 calories a day. That is not a typo. 5,000. About what a polar explorer burns dragging a sled, except your whole job is to simply not freeze. So you have to eat constantly, and a lot. Which brings us, finally, to the rabbit. You catch one. Small win, but a win. You eat it. You catch another the next day, and another, and you are full. And you slowly die anyway. It's called rabbit starvation, and it is horribly real. Lean meat is almost pure protein, and your body cannot run on protein alone. Taking too much of it with no fat to burn, and it turns toxic. You can starve to death with a full belly and blood on your hands. The people who actually lived here knew this down in their bones. They didn't chase rabbits. They hunted the old fat animals. A single caribou could carry 50 pounds of fat on its back. And that fat was the prize, not the meat. The fat was life. And you can feel the pattern now. Every single thing that keeps you alive is something you cannot do alone. Sewing takes knowledge, somebody taught you. The hunt takes a team. Fire takes hands to tend it. These people built houses out of mammoth bones. One of them, in Ukraine, took 149 of them, and a family kept that home standing for over 400 years. That is not clinging to survival. That's a neighborhood. One clever person freezes. A group that shares what it knows lasts for centuries. Now, That other kind of human I told you to remember. The Neanderthals. They were right here, and they were built for this. Stronger than us, stockier, already tuned for the cold. And they're gone. All of them, gone by around 40,000 years ago, while we walked out the other side. Why? Honestly, we're still arguing about it. The climate, plain bad luck, us moving in on them. But here's one idea that keeps coming up, and I want to be straight that it is an idea, not a proven fact. We sewed, and they may not have. The needles, the tailored clothing, that trail belongs mostly to us. When the cold really closed in, the human with the better coat may have been the one who made it. The stronger human lost. The one who could thread a needle didn't. So, could you survive 24 hours in the Ice Age? No. Not naked, not alone, not without a lifetime of knowing which animal to hunt and how to close a seam against the wind. You are not here because your ancestors were tough. The toughest humans who ever lived are extinct. You are here because yours were clever and they shared what they knew. When one of them, 40,000 years ago, sat by a fire and worked out how to sew. You come from the ones who made a coat. Everything you are started with a needle.